एक ऐसा क्षेत्र है जो हमारे जीवन के, हमारे दिन प्रतिदिन की जो दिनचर्या है उसके हर पहलू से जुड़ा हुआ है। और इंजीनियरिंग को ज़्यादातर मशीनों से जोड़कर देखा जाता है, लेकिन इंजीनियरिंग जो है वो मानवता आधारित शिक्षा है जो मुख्यतः इंसान के जीवन को सुविधायुक्त बनाने के लिए ही इस्तेमाल होता है। ये बात समझने की है, और जिस दिन हम इंजीनियरिंग की इस गहराई को समझ जाएं कि वो भूगर्भ से लेकर आसमान तक इस्तेमाल होने वाली हर चीज़ में सिर्फ और सिर्फ इंजीनियरिंग है, उस दिन शायद इंजीनियरिंग शिक्षा की जो प्रगति है वो आसमान की ऊंचाइयों को निश्चित रूप से छुएगी, ऐसा मेरा विश्वास है।
Kinematics of Machine Lab. Objectives of this lab are to impart practical knowledge on design and analysis of mechanism for the specific type of motion in a machine. With the study of rigid bodies, motions and forces for the transmission systems, machine kinematics and dynamics can be well understood. Dynamics of Machine Lab. Demonstration exercises are provided with the wide varieties of transmission element models to understand machine kinematics. Various experiments with governors, gyroscope, balancing machines and universal vibration facilities are available to understand machine dynamics. Thermodynamics Lab. Demonstration of functioning of system boilers, accessories, mountings are done here. Also, heat transfer, cooling, phenomena in the boiling are studied. Energy Conversion Lab. The lab gives an overview of process of energy generation and the functioning of various elements like jet condenser, compressor, etc. Civil Engineering. Geotech Lab. As all the structure rests over soil surface, so it is very important to know about the soil behaviors. In the Geotech Lab, students perform the various experiments to know about different properties of soil such as consolidation, compaction, compression, shear, plastic limit and liquid limit, etc. Environment Lab. Analysis of potable and wastewater is the essential for well-being of our society. Alkalinity, acidity, hardness, total solids can be determined for dissolved oxygen and biochemical oxygen demand before their safe disposal. Applied Chemistry. Analysis of water and salt in terms of permanent and temporary hardness, pH value, total dissolved solids and type and amount of alkalinity in water, moisture, volatile matters, ash, fixed carbon in coal and flashpoint, fire point of lubricants are determined through experiments. Material Testing Lab. In this lab, the engineering properties such as hardness, toughness, tensile and compressive strength, brittleness, impact strength, etc. are tested for materials like wood, steel and concrete. Fluid Machinery Lab. The objective of Fluid Machinery Laboratory is measurement of performing parameters of hydraulic machines like turbines, centrifugal pump, reciprocating pump, ram and intensifier. Fluid Mechanics Lab. The purpose of Fluid Mechanics Lab is to learn the fluid behavior and fluid characteristics. The experiments here are designed to demonstrate the application of basic fluid mechanics principles. Refrigeration and Air Conditioning Lab. Different type of refrigeration systems, heat pumps and engines, vertical cooling towers, functioning of compressor and conditioning system are studied in this laboratory. Internal Combustion Engines Lab. The main objective of this lab is to develop an understanding of basic internal combustion engine performance. Along with that, one of the interests of this lab is to determine the speed, load, and fuel flow rate production of the maximum thermal efficiency. Electronic Workshop. It plays a vital role in developing the skills of PBC design using the Ulti-board, negative print and other instruments, drilling of PCBs for mounting the components and soldering the concepts of PCB for integration. Concrete Lab. The objective of this lab is to perform various tests on concrete such as setting time, workability, strength and compaction, etc. Concrete is the basic building material for all the structures. Its behavior become important in construction industry. Mechanical Engineering. Mechanics Lab. This lab provides the real-time demonstration of fundamental laws of motion, friction, and machines. Computer Network Laboratory. Client-server technology based on HCL server with Xenon processor on Windows operating system is connected with different WinBeat thin clients. The server is well equipped with most recent softwares providing outstanding performance. 24/7 internet connectivity facilitates the students with globalization of computers supporting for the development of minor and major projects. Power System Protection and Switchgear Labs. Demonstration of arc quenching of circuit breakers, overcurrent relays, negative sequence relays under fault conditions and protection of machines under abnormal conditions. High Voltage Engineering Lab. Equipped with generator, spare gap, road gap assembly, cable tester, oil tester kit, insulation tester, etc. to calibrate the voltmeter, breakdown voltage of transformer, oil insulation and to determine the string efficiency. This laboratory is very special. Rotating Electrical Machines Lab. Induction motors, motor alternator sets, synchronous motors, etc. provide the knowledge of operation and performance of different type of machines along with their losses. Basic Electrical Machines Lab. In this laboratory, students are explained about different parts of machines, their operations, control and characteristics with the exposure to single and three-phase transformers and various types of motors and generators. Survey Lab. Before any construction to be started, one should have an idea about the location, topography and land profile. All such data like finding distance, angle elevation, etc. are possible just because of survey lab and equipments. Mechanical Measurement and Metrology Lab. This lab is to provide the students with an active learning environment for the measurement technologies used in the area of production engineering. It covers linear, angular, level, surface and gear measurements along with the capabilities of limitations of measurement technologies. Heat and Mass Transfer Lab. In this lab, heat transfer processes are experimented upon. Also, thermal properties of materials are determined using composite wall apparatus. Database Laboratory, Soft Computing Laboratory. artificial intelligence to provide solutions to most challenging problems of our lives, our work and our world. HTML for development of web applications, software engineering to learn the design of softwares. C, C++, MATLAB provides tools for signal processing application, image processing, neural networks, fuzzy logic control systems, etc. are available to augment the computing skills of our students. Basic Electric Circuit Lab. Here, students become familiar with the RLC series and parallel circuits to measure different electrical parameters with the knowledge of electronic meters. Electrical Measurement and Measuring Instruments Lab. Objective of this laboratory are to impart knowledge of various measuring instruments like bridges, frequency meters, and especially the megers. Equipped with basic instruments like ammeters, voltmeters, wattmeters, energy meters, and transformers, this laboratory explains various theorems used to find current, voltage, and power in different circuit conditions with basic concepts of DC and AC. Applied Physics. Determination of wavelength of light, specific charge of electron, Planck constant. Microprocessor Laboratory. It imparts the basic idea of memory system organization along with the architecture, interfacing and programming of 8085 and 8086 microprocessors, which are known as brain of computers. Automatic Control System Lab. Open loop and closed loop systems, servo motors, board plot analyzers, different type of PI and PID controllers. Basic Electronics, Analog Electronics and Advanced Electronic Circuits. To impart the basic idea of construction, active and passive devices with discrete components, developing the skills of analysis and the design of various circuits and filters using electronic devices and operational amplifiers. Software Technology Laboratory. It is a software hub for various semester students of computer science and engineering branch, having softwares for a variety of subjects like network programming to learn communication among different systems on the network, DBMS for creating and operating on databases, data structures for organization of data, as well as VB and VB.NET. Simulation Laboratory. This state-of-the-art laboratory offers the internet facility to be availed by students anytime. Advanced softwares like AutoCAD, SAP, and STAAD Pro have been installed. Linear Integrated Circuits Lab. Demonstrative experiments are being performed to analyze the design of various circuits using operational amplifiers and data conversion systems. Simulation Lab. Simulation and implementation of typical combustional and sequential digital systems and PLDs with expression in VHDL is the aim of this laboratory, with the introduction of various building blocks and test methods in a digital integrated circuit design for IC fabrication. Digital Electronics Circuitry Lab. This laboratory provides an overview of digital fundamentals to design, analyze, and interpret combustional and sequential digital circuits of medium complexity. Microcontroller Laboratory. It gives a brief introduction to ARM7 and ARM9 microcontrollers based on systems. The experiments include the application and theories of serial port, parallel port, interrupt, timers, and counters, focusing on application of microcontroller. Communication Engineering Laboratory. To develop understanding about analog and digital modulation schemes based on various types of digital transmitters and receivers of communication systems in use. With in-house English-speaking instructor for overall grooming in this competitive world. Workshop. To acquire knowledge on the operation of various processes involved in the manufacturing and production Library, digital library, college provides in-campus hostel with mess facilities, canteen facilities, transportation facility to various parts of city and nearby towns. MM College of Technology, let's win together.